And you look up today, and Miami's just not that talented. Tyler Herro and Duncan Robinson are incredibly limited players, both defensive liabilities. If you run them off the three-point line, they don't have much of a game. Bam is not good enough when Jimmy Butler's hurt to carry a team. They're 3-9 when Jimmy Butler's not available. There's a reason that Pat Riley went after James Harden hard.
Here's the message that I want to send to the Miami Heat. If you don't win, it's going to be your fault as players.
This is getting a little complicated, Rocco. Let's look at this logically. You're the psychotic. You should have the envelope. I should have the gun.
Frank?
I know what I'm doing.
All right.
What's up, y'all? This Relly back with another video. Yes, sir. And today we got to talk about the Miami Heat because it is a lot of people doubting the success of the Miami Heat this season and is questioning if the Miami Heat showed their true colors last season. But before we get into that, I need y'all to smash that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed to my channel, share it to somebody who ain't subscribed, because with y'all, I know I can get there. And when y'all are done with that, I need you to hover over to that like button and smash that too, so we can tell the YouTube algorithm to share this video with the world. But with all that being said, we got to talk about the Miami Heat. First thing first, I think it is necessary for us to put last season in context, right? Because people's going to sit here and say the Miami Heat was a fluke, right? But when we look at that finals and that offseason, the Los Angeles Lakers and the Miami Heat had the shortest possible offseason ever, right? They rushed the playoffs, they rushed that finals, they rushed that offseason, and they was forced into a brand new season, right? They applied, they did their thing. But when you have a team, two teams in particular, the Lakers and the Heat, that was rushed into a brand new season after being gassed, do you not expect them to be fatigued? You get what I'm saying? Like, do you not expect the Miami Heat to be battling through injuries when it was battling through injuries in the finals? You think those injuries just magically disappear? You get what I'm saying? And then when we fast forward this in context, if you look at the first round of both Western and Eastern playoffs, guess which two teams was knocked out in the first round? It was the Miami Heat and the Los Angeles Lakers, right? But how is it that the Miami Heat is a fluke, but not the Los Angeles Lakers, right? And this is where the context has to be put in the story, and where people is going to act blinded when we talk about the Lakers, right? Like, so would the Lakers be a fluke for winning the NBA championship? You're not going to say that. And that's why I think it is a lot of people that is unnecessarily hating on the Miami Heat and is not putting this in context of what really happened. Which is why I believe, actually, let me scratch that. This is why I know the Miami Heat is going to prove a lot of people wrong, right? They're going to prove a lot of NBA fans. They're going to prove a lot of casual NBA fans, a lot of diehard NBA fans, that they was a legitimate playoff and finals contender team, right? I really think the Miami Heat as constructed right now can go to the NBA finals. I really think as the Miami Heat is constructed right now, they can beat the top three teams in the East, right? Projectively, like the Nets, the Bucks, maybe the Sixers, depending on, what happened. And actually, the Miami Heat honestly can sincerely be the third seed in the East. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really think that, and I wouldn't even put that past them, right? Now, I will say this season will tell a lot about Tyler Herro. And this season will be a very important season for Tyler Herro because they need him in order to showcase what the Miami Heat can truly do, right? Because I know I'm on record of saying Miami Heat should try to get a Bradley Beal or Buddy Hield, you know what I'm saying? Just in case, because I do think they need another bucket getter, right? Just in case. But I do understand Tyler Herro is already that player, right? The only problem is Tyler Herro just has to prove it. He has to prove it, and I think he can do it this season. And if he does, the Miami Heat, like I said before, is going to be scary. They're going to be dangerous, and they're going to be unstoppable. And a lot of people's going to sit here and say, oh, I've always believed in the Miami Heat. No, you didn't. You get what I'm saying? Right? A lot of people's going to sit here and say that. A lot of people I mean, y'all should know this, right? Because like 3 years ago when y'all was like, before y'all even had Jimmy Butler, y'all was killing the league with players like Deion Waiters and all that stuff. And people were saying here like, yeah, I knew the Miami Heat had that. You know, I knew the Miami Heat could do this. No, y'all didn't, man. Y'all just joining the ride, right? And since then, I really start seeing a light when it comes to the Miami Heat because y'all was hungry and y'all always been hungry. And that's why I just don't think a lot of people was truly seeing it. And for more amazing content, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of the grind. And with that being said, go.
Hey, motivated all about cash flow, ran it up and ran out of excuses. In the field and we turned into hoopers. For the clip like bonds we shoot. Just like some soldiers we trooping. Step back three, we hooping. We on house just like Fortnite.